Got a great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's able to drive that final about a yard. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Sanders. On the move, headed right. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards from. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tonga Bailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, Tonga Bailoa to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
18 Cardinal.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Get right here. 18.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to Achane. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Yes. 20, TX. Ready.
Now Tua to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On him quick, and they bring it begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Second and 3 now.
Ready! 70, Timberwolf.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Out left and Otten makes the grab. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, and the Dolphins have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Chan running right. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Let's stick with A-Chan. We're working a couple yards past the line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koromoa there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Greg Newsome has it! And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
too much to cause that. The flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw now is Sanders. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Tagovailoa on 1st down. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our 1st quarter of play. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Tua off the play fake. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You want to nerd out at the end of the year with me, Kate? We'll go back and look at the amount of time per completion in the league. The best of them are around 2.2 seconds. The guys that hold on to the longest, they're somewhere around 2.6 seconds. You give your quarterback that kind of eternity to throw, they'll find a completion.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Achane. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns.
Here's Tagovailoa again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Come on, 2.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, they'll run. He has room past the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point is good by Sanders. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. Buying some time right. Collins into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Browns a first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Go, Rig, go. Ready?
Play action, Sanders. Sends this to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Like Samuel still makes the play.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Tunga Bailoa. Brought in by Turner. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down from the 31.
Go ahead. Ready.
Tua looking to throw. Flush down now to his left. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Going play action. Tunga Bailoa. Chased down to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
3rd down run from A.J. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt.
4th down.
And they could really use a good one here. And this was certainly a miss hit, low and pretty short.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock.
The 50-yard line.
It's the Dolphins who have it, 2nd and 9. Chan again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
44. Solo left Zion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And one intended for Jalen Lane. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
And he'll be ready to the line to limit the game to a yard. It was Mike Sanders still on that side.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's go now.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now a 4th down staring right at him.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Latunga Bailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. They'll air it out on 3rd. Dump off caught by his back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
6-yard loss.
Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Strike.
They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing again here, Sanders. He rolls to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60, check mash, check mash.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Now a give running right. A nice run here past the 35. He's at the 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out at halftime.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Get it.
They kick the running back in motion. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. Get some space around midfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
On the set.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, go. Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Hey. 18.
First down. Here's Tua. Makes the catch. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33.
Tagovailoa now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Hey, 21 team. 18.
Tua off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns have it as he records the first interception of his young career. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Hacking 18. Ready?
To the air on first down. Sanders hits his tight end on the corner route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. If you play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sanders setting the pass. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Browns nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
To the air, Sanders. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 28. Browns nothing. Jason
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Okay.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Let's go. Ready.
The throw now is Sanders. This finds its target. That's Taylor. They'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it. A lot of space ahead. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Dolphins get on that football.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Tua now from the gun. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead on the final play of the third. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the fourth. Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Sanders back to throw. This one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one is launched downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, 21
At the Browns, 22.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins continue piling it on here in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Left and Otten makes the grab. And he's brought down and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here's Taylor from the pistol. Starts starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Vacates quickly left side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll go. It's Sanders. Throw is caught by the back. Running down the left side. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? It gets him the first on fourth down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding Peyton, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Running for it with Taylor. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Tagovailoa on first down. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep running away with this. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Browns 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So second down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So now it's going to be third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboy ace.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47th.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Dolphins bring out a fifth defensive back on third. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Buys time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Browns trying to do some window dressing. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Now Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They go for it on fourth down and get it in the big way. 25 yards there.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Good strike downfield to Lane. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins throw 6 more on the blowout. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead.
Browns 14.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Return starts at the 3. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on. Hit.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, here's Sanders. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Sanders going to look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Check it down to Taylor. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Sticking to the air here. Catch is made in close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a shot deep here. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last